Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Miss Tiffany Soto, the Assistant Principal for the class of 2025 at Coconut Creek High School. Welcome to the commencement ceremony for the class of 2025. Today, we will pay tribute to an outstanding group of young adults. I am so proud to celebrate these scholars with you today. Please stand and remain standing as we open with the presentation of colors by our Cougar JROTC, followed by the national anthem and reciting of the Pledge of Allegiance by our senior class president and 2025 Cougar Battalion Commander, Rashad Coleman.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You all may be seated. Now please join me in welcoming Dr. Nicole Neer, Principal of Coconut Creek High School.
Good afternoon, class of 2025. We are here. This day is all about our graduating Cougar scholars. When you reflect back to starting kindergarten, did you imagine the journey that you traveled to get to this day? Well, it's here now. It is with gratitude and honor that I welcome you to the commencement ceremony for the class of 2025. Thank you to the families, teachers, staff, school board members, district personnel, and community leaders for joining us on this very special day. As we celebrate this afternoon, Be reminded of our graduation ceremony decorum. Noisemakers, including air horns or whistles, are not permitted, and their use is strictly prohibited. The throwing of beach balls, balloons, and other related items are strictly prohibited. The throwing of confetti is not permitted during the graduation ceremony. Graduation caps shall be worn at all times. Graduation caps may not be thrown, and the students' speeches do not reflect the endorsement, sponsorship, position, or expression of the School Board of Broward County, Florida. We are honored to have our school board dignitaries supporting us at this memorable event. Ms. Nora Rubert, School Board Member, District 7, who is unable to attend this afternoon. Mr. John Sullivan, Chief Communications and Legislature Affairs Officer. Mr. Todd LePace, North Region Director, Secondary Schools. Mr. Ricardo Santana, North Region Director, Secondary Schools. In the audience tonight, we are also honored to have our community leaders in attendance. From the city of Coconut Creek, we have Mayor Jackie Raley, Vice Mayor Jeffrey Wasserman, Commissioner John Brody, Commissioner Josh Rydell, and Commissioner Sandra Welch. From the city of North Lauderdale, we have Vice Mayor D. Lewis Ricketts, Commissioner Luke Lewis, who is a Coconut Creek High alumni, City Manager Michael Sargis, who is a Coconut Creek alumni. And from the city of Pompano Beach, we have Commissioner Audrey Fessick. I am humbled and proud to have the support of my Coconut Creek Zone colleagues. Principal Jocelyn Reed from Coconut Creek Elementary, who is our Little Cougars. We have Principal Nichelle Williams, North Lauderdale Elementary School. And we have Principal Dr. Laurel Crowell, Morrow Elementary. Thank you for supporting our Cougar Scholars. On the stage, my phenomenal staff. I have Mr. Mark Hoffman, 9th grade. Mr. Daniel Letman, 10th grade. Mrs. Midderland DeLance, 11th grade. And you guys know it. I have Mrs. Tiffany Soto, 12th grade. We also have on the stage our graduating Cougar Scholar leaders, Rashad Coleman, Senior Class President. Our graduating Scholar speakers, Dan Ho, valedictorian. Kaylee Henderson, salutatorian. And Kamari Williams, senior speaker. We have our school counseling department, Mrs. Brandy Allen, Mrs. Dorcia Edmond, Mr. Kevin Gonzalez, Miss Sonia Wilcox, Mr. Antonio Williams, and we have two of our teachers who will be introducing our speakers. We have Miss Erica Rucker and Miss Shelby Rogers. Class of 2025, you are the last COVID cohort. You began freshman year either through a screen or in a classroom with very few students. Now look at you here as high school graduates. As I look out at your faces, the graduates and their families, you are the why. This class truly demonstrates excellence, our Cougar standard of excellence. The class of 2025 has the highest collective GPAs in the history of Coconut Creek High School. This class has 17 Cambridge diploma graduates who have a full, bright futures. We have 5 licensed practical nurses, 4 medical assistants, 2 pharmacy technicians, a patient care technician, and a dental assistant. We also have the runner-up for the Broward County Public Schools Cadet of the Year. This class has the highest number of seniors with industry certifications for career readiness in our history of Coconut Creek. This class, you all have set the standard. You are excellence. I saw this quote on Instagram, and it gives a wonderful perspective. Every day you have 2 choices: to focus on what's wrong or to embrace what's right. Choose gratitude, choose joy, choose to see the beauty in the little things, and life will become even more incredible than you imagine. That's what you all did. As you leave here today and go forward, I ask you, how will you show your gratitude? You must continue to believe, build, and bloom, yes, and ensure you represent the Cougar standard of excellence. Thank you, class of 2025. Now we will have a short video message from our school board member, Mrs. Nora Rupert.
Hi everyone, today is a super special day. It's your graduation day. This is your District 7 school board member, Nora Rupert. I'm so sorry not to be there in person, but this day is for you and your family and the community to celebrate your successes. I'm incredibly proud of every single one of you, and I wish you well. Thank you.
Now, our social studies teacher, Mrs. Erica Rucker, will come up to introduce our senior speaker.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, thank you. I would like for the family of our senior speaker to stand and be recognized as I introduce Kamari Williams. All right, thank you. Please be seated. Good afternoon, everyone. I am honored to be here with you today to introduce the class of 2025 senior speaker. Where do I begin? I believe it was his freshman year. I was standing in the hallway with my colleague, Mr. Toussaint, and we were watching the children walk by during lunchtime. There was a group of kids posted up in front of us, and at the center of it was a loud child laughing and playing around in front of us. He was so engaged in whatever drama of the day was being told to him. We shooed him away and his friends because we didn't want all the noise in our hallway. That day, I was introduced to his infectious laugh, big smile, and dramatic strut. I would see him occasionally walking by with his friends, but I finally met him last year when he appeared in my room as my African American history student. I was up teaching one day and I asked a question. He rose his hand and answered so eloquently. I was shocked. He was paying attention and already knew a little something about history. He was smart. Later that week, I read his autobiography. I make all of my students tell me about themselves and share their goals and dreams with me. His assignment read like a well-polished essay. It was very personal, tight, no grammatical errors, and well thought out. I was impressed. As the course unfolded, I learned that this kid was not the child I saw in the hallway a few years back. He was focused and about his work. He was a thinker, not a ChatGPT child. He produced quality work and was always submitted on time. He also loved to learn about African American history in my class, so when it was time, I didn't hesitate to make him our Black Student Union president for this school year. Kamari is a gregarious person with a big heart and joyful spirit. I don't know anyone that can be around him and not leave feeling better about themselves. He has shown that he is a trustworthy and compassionate person, and I know this will take him far in life. He is an example of the heart and soul that we need more of in this world. I could talk more about him, but I feel it would be better that you just see this for yourself. For whenever you are in his presence, I pray that he makes you feel as good about yourself as he has made others. At this time, I would like to introduce you to the baddest, Kamari Williams.
Good afternoon. Good evening, esteemed faculty and graduates. Today, we stand on the edge of something new. In just a few moments, we'll be getting our diploma that will indicate that we've survived 13 years of our lives learning so much so that we can be in this very moment. It's about time. We're graduating. It feels like it's been forever, and I can't express how glad I am to be standing here today. Look around, y'all. Take it in. This is the result of countless hours of studying, stressing, and maybe just a little bit of procrastinating. Mom, thank you so much for getting me up to this point. I could not have done it without you. From my 10th grade year, ever since I turned 16 and got that job at Wendy's, bagging all y'all biggie bags, life has never been the same. We've all needed a biggie bag once in our lives. From having to learn budgeting to paying bills, I've had to learn to balance my schoolwork and my social life. It was not easy doing all of this at once. Then having to decide if I wanted a car or go to prom, I still managed to do both. We've even at some point visited each other's jobs and asked for free food or that employee discount at Extreme. 13 years. Think about it. 13 years of early mornings, with 4 of those years starting our day at 6:50 a.m., only to show up a little bit later. We faced quizzes and that ever-present question, when are we ever going to use this in real life? We've learned everything from our ABCs to dissecting things I still don't know what they were. We've celebrated victories on the stage and in the classroom. We've had to deal with challenges like making sure our uniform is good for inspection in JRTC, having to go through the metal detector line every single morning, whether it's through Single Point or that 170 hallway, and how Mr. Carradine took it so easy on us. We've grown up together within the walls of Coconut Creek High School. I want to give a special shout out to those who have helped me throughout my journey here. I've come a long way from being in Ms. Soto's office for fighting to being in Mr. Grant's office for skipping. I've changed for the better. I hope I've become a better role model for younger kids around the school and during my time in RISE. I would like to also give a huge thank you to our assistant principal, Ms. Soto, our class sponsor, Ms. Everett, and our principal, Dr. Neer, for making our senior year possible. I also want to give a shout out to Mrs. Rucker, who has been like a second mother to me. Whether it's about performing in our showcase or discussing post-graduation plans, she has always believed in me. I wish I had known her since my freshman year. Let's not forget about all the teachers who have shared their wisdom, even the ones that took our phones. We are the first class to have a full 4 years of school after the COVID-19 pandemic, and we made it through. Thank God. All the praying, studying, and staying out of trouble has brought us to this moment. But today isn't just about looking back. It's about looking forward. We stand on the edge of something new and exciting, adulting. There will be challenges and moments of doubt. But let's remember the lessons we've learned here and the friendships we've built. Let's go out and be the change we want to see. Use our talents and passions to make a difference. The future is ours to shape. Class of 2025, or as our administration would say, Cougar Scholars, congratulations, we did it. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much, Kamari. And at this time, I'd like to introduce Ms. Shelby Rogers, who will introduce Kaylee Henderson, the salutatorian of the class of 2025.
I would like the family of our salutatorian to stand and be recognized as I introduce Kaylee Henderson. Thank you. Please be seated. Hello, and thank you for being here. I have the esteemed honor of introducing our salutatorian, Kaylee Henderson. I first met Kaylee when she was a freshman in my marine science honors class 4 years ago. I remember her as being incredibly shy, soft-spoken, and yet somehow constantly at the center of harmless classroom shenanigans. It wasn't until she was in my ACE marine science class a year later that I realized why. Kaylee is an incredibly bold individual with the nerve to know her worth and the intelligence to assert it. Unlike many of us when we were her age, she knows herself. Her confidence is righteously rooted in her own familiarity with her abilities. Kaylee was a part of Coconut Creek High School's Cambridge program. The program is incredibly rigorous, and any ACE teacher will be the first to acknowledge the truly immense task their students are given. However, Kaylee never stumbled. Not only did she work diligently to complete her coursework, but she was also consistently supportive of her classmates and was almost always uplifting them and advocating for them. She could not sit idly by if she even slightly believed a peer was being treated unjustly. Because Kaylee is the kind of person who believes it's not just enough for her to succeed. She wants everyone around her to succeed as well. She gracefully and successfully completed 7 college-level courses and has now earned the right to attend any Florida university with her tuition fully paid for. She is truly an exceptional individual. It has been an honor to be a part of her journey and get to witness her grow into someone that is not just an outstanding scholar, but a fierce friend and a genuinely compassionate human being. I have no doubt that her heart and her mind will both carry her to help make our world one we are proud to live in. I proudly present to you our class of 2025 salutatorian, Kaylee Henderson.
Good afternoon, class of 2025. I am standing on this stage today because of my academic success at Coconut Creek High School. However, I am not here to just congratulate myself, but all of you as well. While I do have many achievements in the academic department, I certainly didn't win anything for being a part of any sport like the BCAA scholarship. I didn't earn a scholarship for being a student leader. I did not win an award for being one of the top 40 students with the highest amount of service hours, and I didn't receive a scholarship or award for being involved in JARA OTC. We all have a goal or activity that we dedicated ourselves to. Maybe if I dedicated myself to a sport, I could throw a ball or at least do a few more push-ups. Anyways, my point here is that we all have something to be proud of. Class of 2025 has set a new standard for Coconut Creek High School, and that's thanks to everyone in this room. Our class has had the highest GPAs in Coconut Creek High School's history, with the highest amount of ACE diploma recipients in comparison to previous years. Regardless of what you have or haven't achieved during our time in high school, as we move forward, I want you to never tell yourself that you can't achieve something. You are not allowed to leave here believing that a dream is too ambitious. Do not leave this room believing that a goal that's strenuous or time-consuming is one that cannot be completed. Always tell yourself that you can do it. When you're met with obstacles, even the ones that seem as if they are the perfect adversary to stop you in your tracks, tell yourself, I will overcome this. One day, all of my work will be worth it. One day, I will look back at this and smile. Those words were strong enough to bring me to the stage. They were strong enough to help me earn the ACE Diploma of Merit and the Bright Futures Academic Award. Strong enough to get me into University of Florida, and enough to allow me to become a licensed practical nurse. With that being said, there might be some of you that are still sitting with regret. As we look around at our peers with their stoles and cords, maybe you wish you studied harder, joined more clubs, or earned more service hours. I want you to remember that your life does not end after you walk across this stage. The world is full of opportunities, and the pathway to your success is waiting for you. Now, in terms of what your success looks like, who you want to be, I'll have to leave that up to you. Congratulations, class of 2025, and welcome to your new beginning.
Thank you, Kaylee. That was beautiful. Now, Ms. Rogers will also introduce Tan Ho, the valedictorian of the class of 2025.
I would like the family of our valedictorian to stand and be recognized as I introduce Tan Ho. Thank you. Please be seated. I am pleased to have the honor of introducing the class of 2025's valedictorian, Tan Ho. Tan and I first met during her 10th grade year when she started my ACE Marine Science program. Since then, I have witnessed her growth as a dedicated and scholarly individual, both academically and in her distinguished extracurricular activities. Tan has consistently demonstrated a strong aptitude in her studies, but it is her work outside of the classroom that truly distinguishes her abilities as an academic, such as securing second place in SQL database at the BPA state level and qualifying for the national competition. She completed internships with both Broward County Public Schools and renowned companies such as RTX Raytheon. Even more impressively, Tan leveraged this experience to found her own website, Code to Change, where she is developing a comprehensive Python curriculum in both Vietnamese and English, demonstrating her commitment to education and her community. As the Florida State Treasurer of Business Professionals of America, she has organized workshops and fundraising in addition to all of her other impressive accomplishments. Despite the challenges our scholars are facing today, Tan consistently rose above and displayed a level of resiliency that many adults could not rival. These accolades have earned her a spot at the prestigious Columbia University. As teachers, we can only hope that we pour enough into our students that they can master a subject as well as us. It has been a rare honor to be a part of the journey of a student who so quickly surpassed us. I am confident that Tan's excellence will carry her as far as her dreams will take her. Please join me in cheering for a truly distinguished valedictorian, Tan Ho.
Good afternoon, everyone, family, friend, faculty, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2025. It's a true honor to stand here today as your valedictorian. And look at us, so many cool smiles. Was it more amazing than this moment? Because 4 years ago, we started high school mask up, trying to recognize people by just their eyes. But now, here we are, seeing each other full faces. And I gotta say, a lot of you guys have a really cool smile. Over the past 4 years, I have met so many amazing people and built memories that I will never forget. I came to the United States when I was 10, and life had taken me through so many different paths. At one point, I honestly thought I would never get to experience a real high school life because of my English being such a big barrier. In fact, when I first moved here, even the simplest conversation made me nervous. I remember being scared to just answer the question, "How are you?" So I stayed quiet in class because I didn't yet have the courage to speak up. But slowly, everything began to change because of the right pupil. Friend who never judged me when I struggled to find the right word. Friendship gave me the safe space to make mistakes and keep going. And little by little, I stopped hiding, I started answering, I started laughing, and I started belonging. And that changed everything. I will always remember the UNO game is Miss Rainbow class after we finish your ACE global exam, CTA annual Olympics, Miss Roger Marine Science class mock exam day, and of course, the race to finish Mr. Carradine class. It's in those little moments, those shared laugh, close call, and collective we make it. after finishing an exam, we thought we were gonna fail. That really shaped us. But those memories wouldn't mean as much without the people who have created them. To my teacher, thank you for guiding me through the hard moment and for never giving up on me, even when I feel like I'm giving up on myself. To my friend, thank you for the laugh, the support, and the long hour calls, and the way you make me feel like I belong to this place. And a special shout out to my tech friend. Thank you for making tech fun and every PBA trip unforgettable. All of you guys have inspired me more than you know. You show up for each other. You make this school feel like home. You make this version of high school something I will always carry with me. And lastly, to my parents, thank you, Mom and Dad. Even though sometimes I don't listen to you guys, but you guys always forgive me. And without you guys, I wouldn't able to stand here today. Con cảm ơn ba Sang với mẹ My nhiều lắm. Có nhiều lúc con không có nghe lời ba Sang với mẹ My. Nhưng mà lúc nào ba Sang với mẹ My cũng tha thứ cho con hết á, nên con yêu ba Sang với mẹ nhiều lắm. Now, as we get ready to walk across this stage, I know some of us are excited, some are nervous, and most of us are a little bit of both. But I hope we all carry this with us. We already face change, and we make it. We learn how to speak up, how to listen, and how to support each other. And most importantly, we learn that no matter where you come from or how unsure you might feel, you belong when you meet the right people. So wherever life takes us next, college, work, travel, or now just go straight home for a peaceful nap because finally we're done with school. Just now, we already proven how we can handle what comes next, and we're proud of ourselves for being here today. Once again, congratulations, class of 2025. We didn't just make it, we own it, and the best is still ahead. Thank you.
Mr. Sullivan, at this point, I am proud to certify that each member of the Coconut Creek High School class of 2025 assembled before you have successfully completed all the requirements issued by the School Board of Broward County and the state of Florida and is entitled to receive the diploma or certificate he or she has earned.
Thank you, Dr. Nier. On behalf of the School Board of Broward County, Florida, I certify these students have met all the requirements of the school board and the state of Florida for graduating from high school. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the point in our program when we will recognize each member of the class individually. The class of 2025 and the graduation committee respectfully request that you remain silent as each graduate's name is called. Each senior deserves to have his or her name heard throughout this auditorium without any distraction from the audience.
Tan Yan Ho. Kaylee Renzi Hernandez. Henderson. Kamari Williams. Rashad Anthony Coleman. Jeremiah Feudner Axis. Sarah Nadia Alexander. Evika Gonzalez Antonor. Aaliyah Aris. Nia Jada Marie Barnaby. Anna Camilla Bravo. Travis W. Brown. Dominic Moment. Jasmine Joseph. Abigail Cabrera Del Cid. Shalea Charlotte Campbell. Zena Saran. Jakari Charles. Malik Dillard. Angelo Cartel Douglas. Pamela Chancey Simon. Taquan Elridge. Marlon Fernando Garcia. Akeelia Garrix. Juliana Guerrier. Omar Kwame Harvey Jr. Jonathan Noel. Justin Flores Diaz. Zanae Justina Henry. Destiny Jane Ireland. Angeli Jamongo. Shona Dory Lauriston. Aylin Lewis. Yavika Francesca Lamage. Shyla Janaya Lewis. Mary Elizabeth Angel Maximine. Alvaro Mondestin.
Oh, Jesus.
Janelle Nicole Montplaisir. Michelle Ponce. Milana Araceli Robinson. Dana Alana Sadiko. Oh. Brianna Teranique Donnelly Scott. Ashti Ann Singh. Ashley Innocent. Amaya Ortega. Kanaya E. St. Victor. Clay B. Carely Valsin. Janelle Charise Abreu. Alexander Acosta Sufuentes. Leonardo Paolo Acosta. Jovens Alexis. Nixon Alford. Renaya Larissa Allen. Davidson Almeida. Erica Amaya. Justin Thomas Amore. Isaiah Anderson. Nolan Peter Anderson. Chelsea Trina Andre. Ariana Arena. Micaiah L. Armstrong. Paquita Lee O'Dane. Darley Augustin. Joshua Augustino. Bachina Aurelis.
Giovanni Baptiste. Jadi Barr. Kaylee Kamani Barrett. Brianna Vanisha Barrows. Maria Elizabeth Batten Perez. Tashay Naima Bennett. Stephanie Benami. Flora Benami. Philip Lee Blair. Davia Blake. Jennifer Blandon. Jesus Garcia. Bonilla. Samuel Bonilla. Zuri Bonilla. Ayana Armani Borden. Ariana Denise Brown. Huh? Omarion Janelle Brown. Noria Alyssa Brown. Gabriel Boyso. Richard Bull. Garnicia Burgess. Desiree Lula Byard. Okay. Christopher Cadena Hernandez. Deborah Cadet. Jemiah Carrie Ann Kane. Kaylin Keynes. Daniel Calgerine. Elijah Calix. Gabriel Caliste. Elsmerada Michelle Capilan Milan. Brian Jose Saran. How do you say it? Zanaya Jade Charles. Oliver C. Charleston. Tafari Anthony Cheese. Destiny Tatiana Sherriless. Kamara Anaya Clark. Anthony James Clark. Jos Grisil. Clarice. Julie Claremont. Timothy Theodore Coakley. Christelle Aila Snilky Compier. Corey Ari Connor. Adelaida Crucero Castro. Joshua Cruz. Jamal Bennett. Kira David. Savannah Ariella Davis. Dion Dean. Janisha Dale Home. Ivan Smith. Deline. Walter DeHolmes. Chauncey Desir. Ramika Desir. Say your last name. Christopher Deservines. The Jensen Deuce. Dallas Winston Dixon. Barakael Donner. Berthad Dorsman. Say your last name. Sebastian Daniel Duyan. Benjamin DeVerna. Deshaun Eubanks. Samantha Edmond. Anaya Edwards. Drew Edwards. Jason Edwards. Kamari Epps. What's your last name? Okay. Camelia Esquivel. How you say your last name? Ivinson Estefan. Amari Eubanks. Timothy Fain. Anthony Lee Fertil. Robbins Flurry. Fatima Giselle Flores. Vanessa Beatrice Flores Mencia. John Sheriff Flood. Byron Antoine Folder. Keandra Forbes. Huh? Okay. Constance Leela Foreman. Michelou Frederick Jr. Deshaun Leonard Fruster. Jasmine N. Fuller. Reshma Gangaram. Alondra Garcia. No, it's your turn. Dominic Nicholas Garcia. Genesis Adriana Garcia. Geraldine Delana Garcia. Sarah Miley Gauthier. Nash Adams Jellin. Verdentia Niscaria Jelen. Miphyla Georges. Jamarion Gilbert. Jamarion Gilbert. Ariana Noel Gilliard. Desiree Remaya Gilzing. Isabella Hiron. Duthie Glad. Jermaine Delshawn Gordon. Allison Sinai Gosier. Brianna Marie Gratton. Carmesia Gregor. Delian Anjani Gray. Fabrice Guillaume. Marie Josiane Guillaume. Jaden Hall. LeBron J. Halley. Ahmad Hassan. Aaliyah Haley Hassanali. Martinique Cheyenne Hawthorne. Naomi Headley. Cameron L. Henry. Jefferson Herard. Diego Hernandez. Jamari Nasser Hicks. Victoria Marie Hong Long. Shamar Jeremiah Hopkins. Kamari Marcel Huggins. Clevens Hippolyte. Amelise Innocent. Jawad Ismail. Mallory Jackson. Fantasia Jocks. James Ishmael Jean Baptiste. Curvins Jean Baptiste. Tashara Victoria Jennings. Abriana Johnson. Ariana Janika Johnson. Sierra Johnson. Nasheen Tavarna Johnson. Timothy Johnson. Akila Samara Kaylee Jones. Zahara Jones. Burley Levinsky Joseph. Gigi Joseph. Hensley Joseph. Rejuna Joseph. Trishard Joseph. Rose Diana Jules. Shania Julian. Stacy Kiana Julian. Wesley Anderson Julian. Kendrick Woody Julmist. Megan Tara Julmist. Jonathan Alexander Karim. Jason Kaiser. Jasmine Marie Kelly. Tristan Kirkland. Megan Labissiere. Layla Lawrence. Corey Lewis. Jordan Brianna Lewis. Bianca Manice Lewis. Fabine Lewis. Fadel Lewis. Rakasia Sanai Lewis. Stanley Lewis. Daika Christelle Louise Jing. Brianna Lucent. Kamari Alfonso Mack. Paris Macklin. Jada Kamari Mann. Taiwandia Rena Marshall. Janae Michaela Maxwell. Kamara Liana Maxwell. Michaela Lachey McCall. Kazaya Ariane McClary. Elijah McDowell. Alicia McIntosh. Renique D. McKenzie. Brenasia Jalea McClendon. Alana Elena McPherson. Diana A. Mejia. Alta Grace Melidor. Ginalise Melo Ventura. Perla Saray Mendez. Sabrina Minos.
Jemison Maris. Jacynthia Irema Melise. Fridley Million. Nakima Mills. Jayana Lachelle Milner. Chris Evans Mitchell. Wadney Mondulis. Roy Montoya. Shania Monique Nugazi Morty. Haley Morgan. Caitlin Denise Morris. Melody Molatoy. Moulton. Anaya Munden. Juanita Munera. Jaden Murray. Tyree L. Murray. Zaire Narcisse. Renisha Nelson. Tice Newson. Ooh, say that again. Paris Rosanna Joyce Nicholas.
Shasky Nico Morales.
Shasky Nicole Norilis. Arwins Novembre. Santiago Ortiz Lee. Micah Nathaniel Adelie Walker.
Say Dayanari Mitiel.
Dayanari Mitiel. Oh, that one. Laylee Perez Caballo. Kayla Catherine Owens. Ashley Izella Padilla Avila. Alicia Paisley. DeKayla Ayana Armani Parfait. Deanna Lee Parker. Jeremiah Patterson. Ricardo Vershawn Paul. Ryan Pauline. Alyssa Bianca Perrin. Omaya Shay Peterkin. Christopher Adam Phillip. Kamira Janae Pierre. Rosanna Diana Pierre. Schneiderson Elvis Pierre. Shayna Loren Pierre. Jornelli Victoria Perella Mateus. Ana Carla Quintana Romero. Brooklyn Charlize Ramming. Akimi Jaden Rainford. Myra Ramirez Jimenez. Ja'Cory Jalen Randall. Jeremiah Ray. Larry Dabbins Renelis. Christian Javon Reynolds. Mark Andre Richards. Justin Samuel Richardson. Raquela Ricketts. Luis Rivas Fernandez. Rognell Rivera.
Malcolm Robinson. Mirenes Rodriguez. Say it again. Chenko Rodriguez. Ayana Denise Romer. Dominique Rowe. Keon Demetrius Roy. Brittany Rubio. Christopher Eduardo Rubio. Jaden Jawan Rucker. Astrid Andrea Vallardes Guifaro. Christian Valentine. Keandre Tyrone Valcine. Kelly Tran. Cameron Albert Toussaint. Deja Denise Thompson. Jonathan Drew Thomas. Abigail F. Theophil. Oh, what's your name? Jaden Tennant. Jamie Princess Taylor. Christine Kelly Taylor. Mikael Taluvi. Taylor Monet Taff. Gwerbins Sylvain. He should have said his name. Trayvon Dejari Alexander Swan. Giovanni Swaby. Demeek Sabati Jr. Anthony Dylan Suarez. Manushka Style. Robert Stout.
David Jordan Stewart. Oh, Daniel Jordan Stewart. David Stevens. Ernaya Jarena Staten. Ermasia Jarana Staten. Samuel St. Fluid. Talayla Abrina Smith. Talia. Taquandra Zakia Smith. Shanice Shamara Smith. Jahari Malik Smith. Abigail E. Smith. Cassidy N. Smalls. Giselle Kimora Simpson. Jamal Franklin Shelton. Martine Sharif. India Jasmine Saunders. Andrew Sapp Jr. Christopher John Santiago Jr. Peniel St. Pierre. Anthony St. Fleur. Christopher Vasquez. Andrea Vedrine. Marlene Vincent. Yaquez Atalia Walker. Jordan Walters. Alina Wells. Destiny Wells. Dana White. Desriana Lynn White. Janiyah Joe White. Courtney Yason Whiteside. Rihanna Abigail White. Cameron Wignall. Janea Williams. Janiyah Williams. Kobe Jalen Williams. Latavia Ayana Williams. Lawan Jamar Williams. Rihanna Chanel Williams. Tyler Ricardo Williams. Siobhan Wolf. Samaya Joyce Worthy. Stephen Wright Jr. Ariane G. Zamar. Caleb Mackenzie Exantus. Aaliyah LaShawn James.
Okay, graduates, we're not done yet. We got a very important thing to do. Thank you. Okay, Rashad, come on.
Graduates of the class of 2025, please join me in the turning of the tassel ceremony. Please stand. At this time, join me by moving your tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations to the graduates of the Coconut Creek High School class of 2025. Graduates. Please remain standing for the open of your graduation program at the last page. We will recite our alma mater all together. Everybody grab your books. We're going to say our alma mater. All right, y'all. This is our moment all together. Proudly, we praise you, garnet and gold. Now and forever, your values we will hold. We'll be loyal. We will treasure the unity shared here. It will be cherished memory that we will long hold dear.
And if we can have our audience members to please sit.